You know what? This reminds me of like the closing of my show when I say, I want to hear you say, yeah. Yeah. You can do better than that. I want to hear you say, yeah. Yeah. And they did. Yes, we can. I have been traveling around to the battleground states, and yes, it's Laurel, right? Laurel. As Laurel said, you know, we hear all around the country what the polls are saying, and you hear what the polls are saying, but this is not about the polls. This is about every single one of us. I know so many of you are already volunteering. I don't know if this has been drilled into your head yet. I just met a woman a few minutes ago who wasn't aware of this, so I'm going to tell you. Vote early.
Yes.
Yes. Now, if you already have, that's great. I have as well. I live in rural Idaho, in a rural community in that very red state of Idaho. So my vote may or may not count, but I got it in there. But your votes very much count. Everybody's vote really counts, but in this particular state, every single vote matters. And let me tell you why you need to vote early if you haven't, because it actually works like this. If you vote early, you vote often. Yeah. Here's how. First of all, you get your vote in the bank, so if something comes up on election day and you can't get to the polls, you know you've already cast your vote. So that's the first thing. The second thing is that there are record numbers of people that have registered to vote, and there's going to be record turnout. Don't be intimidated by the lines, because we have to be there. If that's the only day you can be there, fine. But if you can vote early, your place in line can be occupied by someone else. So that's the second vote you get for your one early vote. The third, fourth, fifth, sixth, etc. that you're going to get for your early vote is you're going to be free from the time that you early vote to election day to get out there and help get out those votes for Barack Obama, and really all the way down the Democratic ticket, because he's going to need a lot of support. And you have a wonderful Congressman, Steve Kagan. Yeah. You want to get him back? And Gail Kagan is here today, acknowledging her. But I want to acknowledge all of you and tell you what this means to me. First of all, I've never been to Sturgeon Bay, and I find that I have friends here. I've had reunions with several people already. Could you have arranged a more beautiful day? No, I don't think so. Thank you. It's a beautiful place that you live. My little small rural community in Idaho, where I've lived for 30 years, has allowed me to go out and speak in small rural communities in all of the states, Iowa, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Ohio. I've been there and I'm going back. Did I say Iowa? I did Missouri, or Missouri as they say in the small communities. And and here I am now in Wisconsin. And what I say is, and this is true everywhere I go, in many of these communities, the Democrats are vastly outnumbered by Republicans. I don't know if that's as true in this community in Door County, but certainly in your neighboring communities.
It used to be.
It used to be. Yes, and we're going to change it in lots of places. But what I find, I'm so heartened by people's commitment, by people's determination to make sure that the change we need happens. And I find that among the people probably in this room, in just about every community I go to, there are Republicans who are saying, you know what, my party isn't meeting my needs right now. I need to help Obama get elected. And they're there.